Good morning and Merry Christmas! It's time for our holiday preschool story time. My name is Miss Bridget and I'm super excited to be with you today to share some holiday stories with you. So let's warm our hands up to sing Hello Snow today. You can sign snow by putting your hands up like this and bringing them down like that. Here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello snow. Hello, snow. Hello, snow. It's time to say hello, snow. Let's do it a little bit faster. Let's warm their hands up. Here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello, snow. Hello, snow. Hello, snow. It's time to say hello, snow. Well, now that I've said hello to you and you've said hello to me, how about we get started with a holiday story? Our first holiday book this week is Christmas for Greta and Gracie by Yasmin Ismail, and I would like to thank Candlewick Press for their permission to read it to you today. Greta and Gracie were sisters. Greta was bigger because she was 1 year, 6 months, and 3 days older than Gracie. They both had the same smile, the same hoppity skip walk, and their names both began with a G too, but...
When I was your age, I was much taller than you are now. I could even reach the kitchen counter on my tippy toes. It's nice being taller. It makes me look more elegant, don't you think? Anyway, it must be so hard being so short.
Greta was chitty-chatty and Gracie was quiet. That was just fine because Greta loved talking to Gracie and Gracie loved listening most of the time. Do any of you have a sibling that likes to talk and talk and talk? It was Christmas Eve and Greta and Gracie were busy coloring. Greta had red, green, yellow, blue, and black crayons, and Gracie had the brown crayon.
I love Christmas, Gracie. I can't wait for Santa to bring me my present. I've already written my letter. Have you? I've asked for an orange tricycle with it, with gold streamers and a basket for Freddie the Teddy. It wouldn't be very safe to ride my bike without Freddie the Teddy under my arm. I hope Santa remembers that, and that I need a new coat and matching gloves too.
Oh, Gracie was still coloring. She wanted her picture to be just right. Do you think Santa has a bike? She asked.
Don't be silly, Gracie. Santa has a sleigh, not a bike, and his boots are black, not brown. Anyways, coloring is boring. Let's go outside.
Oh. So, Greta and Gracie put on their jackets and went to help decorate the big tree in the village. Do you think Santa decorates his Christmas tree?
I don't think so. He has elves to do things like that. Did you know that there are 597 elves at the North Pole?
No, there's 598. Oh. Well, they're doing a great job of decorating the tree. Gracie found the star in the big box of decorations, and she was just getting ready to climb the ladder and put it on the tree when Greta came over.
I'll do it, Gracie. You're too little, and I've climbed ladders before. I'll put it on top of the tree, and then we'll go to the store.
So, Greta put the star on the top of the tree. The store was very busy. Gracie wanted to buy some red ribbon for wrapping presents, but it was too noisy. Excuse me, Mrs. Goose. Excuse me, Mrs. Goose.
I'll do it. You're too quiet. And anyway, Santa only likes gold ribbon, said Greta.
And so, Greta asked for gold ribbon. Mrs. Goose chatted to Gracie as she carefully counted her coins. You must be very excited for Christmas, Gracie. What do you think Santa is like?
Oh, Santa is just wonderful. He's the best and the nicest man, and he has a sleigh and reindeer and gives presents to good little girls and boys, and he has a hat and a red coat and big white bushy beard, and he eats cookies. You can write him a letter, and he'll come and visit and say, ho, 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 when he puts things in your stockings, and he wears black boots, and he has big buttons on his coat.
And then Gracie said, he's magic. On the way home, Greta said they should go ice skating.
Let's go fast. Can you twirl as quickly as me? No, Gracie, like this, like this. Oh, now stand on one leg like this, like that, and stretch your arms like this, like this, like this.
Oh, well, that's kind of tough to do. But Gracie decided to go slowly on the ice.
I don't like going fast. It makes my tummy feel wobbly. I might fall over.
Do you think Santa likes to skate?
Santa is a champion ice skater, but Gracie, you're still not doing it right. Do it fast. Faster. I'll do it myself. You're too slow. That night, Gracie was listening to Greta snore when she heard a funny noise. Could that be Santa? I must not wake up Greta. It's good to be slow. Gracie slipped out of bed and opened the door very carefully so it did not squeak. She tiptoed along the hallway so her feet didn't make a single sound. I must not make a noise. It's good to be quiet. The living room door was open a tiny bit, and Gracie squeezed through the crack. And there, through the doorway, she saw, I can just fit through. It's good to be little. Santa Claus! Hello, Gracie. What good timing that you're here. Would you like to help me? It's you! So Gracie helped Santa with all the presents. Then they ate cookies, drank milk, and talked about all sorts of things until it was time for Santa to go on his way. The next morning, Greta woke Gracie up very early. He came, he was here, Gracie. The cookies have all been eaten. He must have liked them. And there are lots of presents under the tree. I haven't counted them all, but there's a lot. I hope I get the big ones. We've both got full stockings too. Oh. Around the tree, there were 2 full stockings and a pile of presents. Look, there's one for you, Gracie. I'll read the note. Dear Gracie, thanks for your help. It was very nice to meet you. Love, Santa. You've met Santa Claus? And then Gracie said, yes, I did. He was sitting right here and he had big brown boots and a red coat and a sack full of presents that had red ribbon and gold ribbon and blue ribbon and green ribbon and all the ribbons. And he told me about his reindeer and what they like to eat, and he was really nice, and he had a big white beard and twinkly eyes, and he asked me to help him. Come on, Greta, let's open our presents. And for once, Greta did not say a single word. And that is, Merry Christmas. And that's the end of Christmas for Greta and Gracie. Okay, today our song is the Snookie Pokey. You've probably heard of the Hokey Pokey. This is one to get us ready to go outside when it's all cold out, but we're gonna have to use our imaginations. We're gonna imagine putting on our cold weather gear. So we're gonna put our hat on first. Here we go. Put your hat on. You put your hat in, you put your hat out, you put your hat in and you shake it all about. You do the Snookie Pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Okay, put your coat on. Put your coat on. Zip it all the way up. You put your coat in, you put your coat out, you put your coat in and you shake it all about. You do the Snookie Pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Put some mittens on, put some mittens on. Make sure your hands are nice and warm. Here you go. You put your mittens in, you put your mittens out, you put your mittens in and you shake them all about. You do the Snookie Pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Now you can't forget the snow pants. Okay, everyone put your snow pants on. All the way up, tie a drawstring on them. Make sure they stay on. Okay, here we go. You put your pants in, you put your pants out. You put your pants in and you shake them all about. You do the Snookie Pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Oh, that was excellent.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining me for the Snookie Pokey. Are we ready for another story? Our next book is How to Catch Santa by Jean Reagan. And I would like to thank Alfred A. Knopf for their permission to read it to you today. How to Catch Santa. After waiting days and days, it's finally Christmas Eve. And that's when you try to catch Santa. As you know, Santa's very busy and won't be able to stay for long. So plan ahead. Figure out now how to make the most of your time. First of all, don't ask him a zillion questions. You could ask him, how do you stay clean? How do you squeeze down the chimney? How fast do reindeer fly to get around the world in one night? What's their fuel? Magic? Do elves ever sneak on your sleigh? What about children? How do you find kids that are away on trips? What's your favorite toy? Do you get mountains and mountains of letters? Who invents new toys in your workshop? The elves? Mrs. Claus? You? And do you really eat cookies at everyone's house? Maybe you have things to tell him, like, I've been trying very hard to be good. My sister is trying too, even if it doesn't look like it. You could thank him for your presents. Thank you for the presents. Sorry, I always forget to send a thank you note. And I know what Mom and Dad want. They're just too busy to write it to you. And maybe you have things you could give Santa. He would love that. You could give him a headlamp for going down dark, dark chimneys, a nose warmer for cold sleigh rides, drawings of Santa with your family, and handmade Christmas decorations for Mrs. Claus. Okay, now you'll know what to do once you catch Santa. It's time to figure out how to catch Santa. Definitely don't try anything too wild and crazy, like lassoing Santa, or distracting him with a giant candy cane, or luring him into a snow trap, or tying nets between palm trees. No, we need to be gentle with Santa. Instead, be crafty, be clever, like I said, be gentle. Plan for all these possibilities. Early on Christmas Eve, write Santa a note and fill it with glitter. When he opens it, glitter will sprinkle all over him and he'll leave a trail. And that's a Santa's been here clue for sure. Scatter carrots in your yard and on your windowsill. If they disappear, that's a reindeer have been here clue. Write Santa riddles, but don't give him answers yet. Bake him cookies, and instead of putting them by the tree, draw arrows leading to your room. String bells and chimes above the cookies. That way, he'll make a racket and wake you up. Now try to be patient. While you wait, sing Christmas songs and read books about Santa, and maybe you'll even get some Santa catching ideas. Ask your mom and dad if they ever tried to catch Santa when they were little. Do they have any tricks? Check with Grandma and Grandpa too. When it starts to get dark, Santa and his reindeer begin their rounds. Have everyone keep an eye out the window. And if your family makes a lot of noise, laughing, eating, talking, playing games, say shh every now and then listen for Santa sounds. Now, what are some Santa sounds? Santa doing stretches on your neighbor's roof, sleigh bells, reindeer whinnying in the distance, elves giggling, and a classic ho, ho, ho. When you start to get sleepy, make last-minute preparations. Leave the Christmas tree lights on to help Santa find his way around. Rudolph, with his nose so bright, can't help him from the roof. Set your Santa riddles out with a note that says, "For help with the answers, wake me up," and he won't be able to resist. If your puppy is a good and gentle watchdog, have him stay in your bedroom. Remember, Santa won't come to your house if you're still awake. Before you lay your head on your pillow, peek out the window one last time. Good luck catching Santa, and Merry Christmas. If you don't catch Santa this year, don't worry, there's always next year. And that is the end of How to Catch Santa. Well, my friends, thank you so much for joining me for Storytime today, right before Christmas. This will be our last Storytime of this year. I will see you all in January in a whole new year in 2021. So let's warm our hands up to sing Goodbye, Friends. Our last one of the year. Here we go on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye, friends. All right, my friends, make sure you're extra good for Santa, and I will see you all next year. Have a great day. Bye-bye.